Urehalophiles.
Go ahead.
Urehalophiles.
I'm not accepting that. Yes. Alfred.
Urehaline species.
Yes, that's the proper thing. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the coordinates of the stationary point or points of the given function. I hope you got the preamble. All right, Presbyterian boys. Y is equal to the expression x squared plus 1 over the expression x squared minus 1. Yes, Tankran.
So the stationary points are 0, negative 1 and 1, 0, negative 1.
Okay. It seemed like you wanted to give more. All right. With the same preamble. Y is equal to 4 over the expression x cubed plus 3x squared. Yes, Aram.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, definitely. So the first point is 0.
No, that one doesn't exist.
0. The first point is 0, negative. The points are negative 2, 1.
Pardon?
Negative 2, 1.
Are you changing your mind? 2 points.
2 points, negative 2, 1.
2 out of 3. Negative 2, 1. The extra things you were adding, no. Kumasi High with the same preamble. Y is equal to the expression x squared plus 1 divided by x. Lord.
The stationary points are 1, 2 and negative 1, negative 2.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A student synthesizes acetaminophen, also known as paracetamol, in the lab by reacting 4-aminophenol with ethanoic anhydride. That's the preamble. I hope you got that one. Yes. Presbyterian boys, the student suspects the paracetamol may be impure. Suggest one common method for assessing the purity of the synthesized compound. Yes, Alfred.
Crystallization. So by recrystallizing the acetaminophen, and hence dissolving it in a suitable solvent, and hence heating it to a high temperature such that the actual or the pure acetaminophen dissolves in the solvent, and at low temperatures the acetaminophen does not dissolve, and hence the impurities.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Melting point determination or thin layer chromatography. St. James, with the same preamble. What simple method is recommended for the purification of the synthesized paracetamol? Yes, Aram.
So, the paracetamol is dissolved in a suitable solvent such that it dissolves completely at a high temperature. And when temperature is being lowered, the paracetamol in its pure form will crystallize out or precipitate.
Okay, recrystallization. Okay. With the same preamble, assuming water is a good solvent for recrystallization of paracetamol, what would make water a suitable solvent for the recrystallization? Lord.
The reason will be, since the water is a polar solvent and the paracetamol is also solar, is also non-polar. Can it dissolve? The paracetamol will not be able to dissolve, so the paracetamol will settle under the water and will be crystallized out, and also the water must be of a suitable temperature.
I'm not accepting it. For a bonus. Okay. So first of all, there are two possibilities that I was looking out for. That the water should not dissolve paracetamol when cold, but should only dissolve it when hot. Or there should be a significant difference in solubility based on temperature. That is one way in which water would be a good solvent. The other one is that water should not react with the paracetamol. You know, if you have a reaction, you've already destroyed it. So those are the possibilities there. All right, next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The mass of a ground state hydrogen atom is 1.007825 U. And the mass of the neutron is 1.008665 U. Find the binding energy in mega electronvolts of the given sulfur isotope. You may take 1 U to be equal to 932 mega electronvolts over C squared. I hope you got that. Again, the mass of a ground state hydrogen atom is 1.007825 U, and the mass of the neutron is 1.008665 U. Find the binding energy in mega electronvolts of the given sulfur isotope, and you may take 1 U to be equal to 932 mega electronvolts over C squared. So, Presbyterian boys, sulfur 31, whose neutral atomic mass is 30.9795557U. For bonus, the right answer is 257 mega electron volts. St. James, with the same preamble, sulfur 34, whose neutral atomic mass is 33.967867U. Aram?
197 mega electron volts.
That's incorrect. We have time for a bonus. 291 mega electron volts. KUMASI High School, with the same preamble, sulfur 36, whose neutral atomic mass is 35.967081U. Lord.
297 mega electron volts.
That's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 309 mega electron volts. Next set, 10 seconds. Presbyterian boys, name the structure of the mammalian heart that prevents the backflow of blood from left ventricle to left atrium during systole. Yes, Alfred?
The bicuspid valve.
Yes. Which period of the heart cycle is completely occupied by the ventricles relaxing? Yes, Aram?
The diastole.
Yes. How are cardiac cells mechanically attached to each other? Yes, Lord.
Okay. The cardiac cells are attached to each other by the cytoplasmic connections between the cells. Each of the cells contain certain structures that connect them at their ends. And the cells are connected by filaments of some threads.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, Aram.
Cardiac cells are linked to each other by areas of thickened striations called intercalated discs.
You are right. Next set, 30 seconds. Presbyterian boys, given that x plus 1 over x equals p, find x cubed plus 1 over x cubed in terms of p. Alfred.
PQ minus 3P.
P cube minus 3p.
You are right. St. James, given that x minus 1 over x is equal to q, find x cubed minus 1 over x cubed in terms of q. Aram. Go ahead.
We have q cubed plus 3q.
Yes. Kumasi High. Given that x squared minus 1 over x squared equals r, find x raised to the power 4 plus 1 over x raised to the power 4 in terms of r. Ebenezer?
Yeah, sure. R squared minus 2.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is r squared plus 2. Okay, next set, 10 seconds. Now, this is one of those questions. I read the question, and then I move around for right answers. When I get to you, please give me an answer which has not yet been given. Okay, right answers. So this is the question. An organic compound with the molecular formula C4H8O2 contains only one functional group. Please give the systematic name of only one possible isomer of this compound. Presbyterian boys, first choice. Alfred?
Yeah. Ethanoate.
You are right. St. James? Aram?
2-methylpropanoic acid.
You are right. Kumasi High School?
Ethyl propanoate.
Pardon?
Methyl propanoate.
Yes. There's another one. Butanoic acid is the last one. Okay, next set, 30 seconds. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. This is a rather lengthy preamble, so make sure you get it. Don't have me reading this over and over again. Listen carefully. Mass M1 is attached to one end of a light inextensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disc of radius 0.40 meter and mass 20.0 kilogram, which is free to rotate about its symmetry axis, that is horizontal, so that each mass moves vertically. The assembly is released from rest. Please use standard gravity where needed. I hope you got this preamble. You see how slowly I read it. You still want it again? Okay, I will do it. Mass M1 is attached to one end of a light inextensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disc of radius 0.40 meter and mass 20.0 kilogram, which is free to rotate about a symmetry axis that is horizontal, so that each mass moves vertically. The assembly is released from rest, and you are to use standard gravity where needed. Now, Presbyterian boys, find the tension in the string next to the descending mass if M1 equals 15 kilogram and M2 equals 45 kilogram. Crime.
Yeah. Is it true? 11 newtons.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 0.25 kilonewton. St. James, with the same preamble. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the masses when M1 equals 15 kilogram and M2 equals 24 kilogram. Yes, Aram.
2.3 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 1.8 meter per second squared. With the same preamble, find the tension in the string next to the ascending mass if M1 equals 5 kilogram and M2 equals 27 kilogram. Lord.
70. 70. 6 newtons.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 75 newtons. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Indicate the environment in which plants with the given features are found, and state how the features adapt such plants to their environment. I hope you got that one. Great. Presbyterian boys, thick, waxy stem. Alfred?
It is present in dry environments, and this enables the plants to be able to hold a lot of water and prevent water loss from the plant.
Yes. St. James with the same preamble. Cone-shaped plants or sloping branches. Yes, Aram?
Areas with high pressure and lots of rainfall. This enables the plants here are adapted to be able to withstand pressure by having a streamlined shape and too much, and it also prevents too much accumulation of water in their leaves.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Thinking on your feet, huh? All right. So the environment is mountainous environments, mountains. This helps rainwater, and if you are in a temperate zone, snow to slide off easily from the plant. With the same preamble, KUMASI High, short or reduced roots. Yes, Lord.
Plants with reduced roots are located at places like they are located at wetlands or places where water is available to them, and the roots adapt them to reduce the roots allow them to get water from the soil. Since they are located at areas where there is enough water, the plant's roots are reduced in order for them to get water from the soil.
1. Yes, the 1 is for aquatic environment, right? Watery environment, aquatic environment. And their main role is to hold the plant in place. The roots are much reduced. They don't play any role in water absorption. Not at all, not like what you're saying, not at all. They are only there to hold the plant in place. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the solution set of the absolute value inequality. I hope you got it. Good. Absolute value of the expression 2x minus 5 is less than 3. Alfred.
So, x is such that x is a member of all real numbers where 1 less than x less than 4.
You are right. With the same preamble, absolute value of the expression 3x minus 7 is greater than 5. Yes, Aram.
X is such that x is a member of the set of real numbers where x is less than 2/3 or x is greater than 4.
Yes. With the same preamble, absolute value of the expression 5x plus 3 is less than 13. Lord,
X is such that minus 16 over 5 less than X less than 2.
you are right. Last set of questions for the round. Last set, 30 seconds. With a short preamble. Preamble to all schools, preamble. Given that Faraday's constant is 96,500 coulomb per mole, that's a preamble. Presbyterian boys, calculate the mass of silver deposited at the cathode during the electrolysis of silver nitrate solution if a current of 19.3 ampere is applied for 5.00 minutes. Molar mass of silver is 108 grams per mole. Alfred?
The mass is 36, right? 64.8 grams.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 6.48 grams. You misplaced your decimal point. St. James, with the same preamble. Calculate the current needed to deposit 2.54 grams of copper from copper 2 nitrate in 38.6 seconds. Take molar mass of copper as 63.5 grams per mole. Yes, Alex.
Okay, so it is 7,720 coulombs.
That's incorrect. Yes, Chenkran.
200 amperes.
Yes. Last question with the same preamble. What mass of bromine is produced at the anode during the electrolysis of molten lead-2 bromide? If 26.8 amperes of current is used for 2 hours, molar mass of bromine is 80 grams per mole. Yes, Lord. Go ahead.
The mass of bromine deposited is equal to 1.6 times 10 to the power 3 grams.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 160 grams. That's the end of the first round.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
What does the Bible say? And what sort of light does it throw on any life-related issue? John chapter 1 verse 5 states, "And the light shineth in darkness, and darkness comprehended it not." Light for Life is a Christian panel discussion program on all life-related issues and how the Bible helps us in its day-to-day application. Jesus said in John chapter 8 verse 12, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have light of life." Light for Life will also seek to find out life application of any given Bible teaching and also see how the transformed lifestyle gained is demonstrated in all aspects of life. The program will also aim to help the unbelieving listener to gain knowledge, understanding, and wisdom in solving life issues, and more importantly, to commit him or herself to a true relationship with God. Beloved, my name is Reverend Gordon Kwashi, and I invite you to join me and my guests on the Light for Life program as we discuss various topics that includes marriage, character building, parenting, spiritual development, prayer, heaven, what it means to be a Christian, and so much more. Light for Life would broadcast live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio Online this and every Sunday from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and a repeat broadcast on Mondays at 6:30 p.m. You can listen to this program via the Zeno FM radio app or Ɔdadeɛ Radio app from the Google Play Store. I trust that as we engage in this Light for Life program, we will all be able to say to our God, in thy light we shall see light. God richly bless you as you tune in.
I don't know what I would do without him. Whom shall I fear?
Agriculture plays a crucial role to our country's development with a huge contribution to Ghana's GDP whilst providing for our food needs at the same time.
They should know that agric is the backbone of every country. Honestly, you began by giving us the percentages, but it used to be 70% that agric contributes to the economy. It's because of certain lapses that has made a figure decline.
I don't know why they see farming as a bad occupation, because in other developed countries, they take agric very seriously and they make a lot of money out of farming. They use a lot of modern technology to improve their yield, but over here we only see it as the use of certain man-made or small implements such as cutlass and hoe, which don't really do much. If you want to go into mass production, which will bring you a lot of money, you use a lot of modern technology that will help improve the yield.
Time to put the spotlight on agriculture value chain in Ghana on Agric Panorama on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Agric Panorama is a radio program that is aimed at creating a unique platform for all farmers, traders, processors, transporters, wholesalers, and all other actors within the agric value chain. Agric experts, policymakers, students in agriculture, and other stakeholders as they participate in a panel discussion to unravel all that matters to improve agriculture and agribusiness sector, which is the backbone of Ghana's economy.
It's beneficial to the country in the sense that the non-companies in this country, the products these companies bring out are from agric, or the raw products are from agric, which has been processed into finished goods.
With agric, as I was coming, I wanted to do biology, but my grandfather was the person who told me that, why don't you try agriculture? Because I'm a farmer, and look at where I am. So you can also try agriculture, and then you can see how far you go.
Agric Panorama will be broadcast live from the studios of Ɔdadeɛ Radio Online every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. You can listen and contribute to this program via the Zeno FM radio app or Ɔdadeɛ Radio app from the Google Play Store or App Store. Also watch it live on YouTube or Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio or Ɔdadeɛ Radio Ghana. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light.
The Education Standpoint is a radio program only on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. The program intends to bring together all stakeholders in the education spectrum of the Presbyterian Boys Secondary School to a live studio discussion on all the topical issues in education and help put to proper perspective the views from standpoint of all stakeholders. The Education Standpoint will also help guide the school and create a better understanding for administration, students, teachers, parents, the church, and the alumni. Tune in to Education Standpoint exclusively on Ɔdadeɛ Radio Online Thursdays 2 to 4 p.m. and a repeat broadcast on Saturdays at 9 a.m. I am Reverend Emmanuel Ambrose Asamoah, an Ɔdadeɛ former teacher, former students, educationist, counselor, and will be your host on the Education Standpoint. Please do make a date with me.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love.
Say no to single-use plastic bags. They are destroying our environment. Water bodies contribute to most of the rubbish in open spaces and gutters, contributing to floods. Fish and livestock are ingesting plastics, which poses danger to our health. Plastics take ages to decompose and are harmful to the environment. Be responsible. Join eco-conscious citizens in supporting
Ethyl propanoate. It was not right. You gave it a second time. It was still not right. Third time you changed it to methyl propanoate. Please, let's play fair, okay? And so they don't get the points for that. At the end of the first round, Kumasi High School has 7 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 18 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 19 points. Okay. So now, audience, you can help me. You can help me. If you make a lot of noise, it's hard for me to hear, and then we have incidents like this. So please help me by allowing me to hear the answers and for your contestants to also hear the questions. Thank you. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Presbyterian boys? Thank you. Yours, St. James. Thank you. And yours, Kumasi High School. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly, first attempt, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. And then third attempt, 1 point. However, if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful being you provide an incorrect answer or you do not provide an answer within a reasonable period, you lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time. Why can't amino acid-based hormones cross the plasma membrane? Yes, Alfred.
This is because amino acid hormones are polar, and the cell membrane is such that the inner portion of the cell membrane is hydrophobic due to the lipids present in the cell membrane. And because of this polar nature of the amino acids, when they get to the cell membrane, they are repelled by this inner lipid layer of the cell membrane. Hence, this does not allow these amino hormones to pass through the membrane successfully.
Yes. St. James. Why is the implication of the distinction between sapwood and heartwood for woodworkers beyond the obvious implications of color? Oh, this one is a speed race, so anybody can go for it, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, heartwood is more durable than sapwood. So when it's used by woodworkers in creations, it's known to last longer, or it's known to be more durable. Again, heartwood lacks water, or it contains less water than sapwood. So action of microbes and other organisms that may cause the wood to wear as it's being used in whatever project it's used for will be prevented or will be reduced to the barest minimum.
I'm not accepting it. Did someone else ring? No one else. Oh dear. Okay, so you see that the questions in round 2, they have to be perfect, right? Okay, so sapwood contains sap-conducting cells. So it has a relatively high moisture content compared to the heartwood. Because of this, it will shrink considerably when it dries. So woodworkers care about shrinkage, right? So that part you didn't mention at all, the shrinkage. And then the rest of the things you said were right because it's more susceptible to decay by fungi and so on. So the shrinkage is important to woodworkers. Now we are in round 2, so question to all schools. What term is used to describe the planting of high water consuming trees for withdrawal of groundwater? The right answer is biodrainage. Next set, 30 seconds. First question. 2.44 gram of benzoic acid, a weak monoprotic acid, was dissolved in 1 decimeter cubed of deionized water. Calculate the pH of the resulting solution, given that Ka of benzoic acid is 5.0 times 10 raised to the power -5. Yes, Alfred.
3.00.
Yes. Next one. Cyclodecane reacts with chlorine gas to produce solid carbon and hydrochloric acid. What is the sum of the whole number coefficients of all products in a balanced equation of this reaction? Yes, which of you? Alfred?
30.
That's incorrect. Yes, Lord? Go.
26. 26.
Yes. Next one. In a decay series, a radioisotope of an alkaline earth metal undergoes 4 successive alpha decays followed by 3 beta decays. To which group of the periodic table will the resultant daughter nuclide belong? Yes. Alfred?
So, group 6.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Who rang? Okay.
Group 7.
No. You also rang. Go.
Group 1.
No. Group 15. 15. Next set, 30 seconds each. A 3-kilogram object initially at rest on a smooth plane, inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal, is struck by a 3-kilogram object moving up the plane at 6 meters per second, and the 2 objects become attached. How far up along the plane from the collision point do the objects move before moving down? Yes, Ebenezer.
0.4 meters.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 0.9 meters. Next one. The minimum deviation angle for 540 nanometer light through a 60-degree prism is 45 degrees. Find the refractive index of the prism material for 540 nanometer light. The right answer is 1.6. Next one. Find the work done by 2.0 mole of an ideal gas when its volume changes from 4.0 times 10 raised to the power -3 meter cubed to 8.0 times 10 raised to the power -3 meter cubed at a constant temperature of 320 Kelvin. Yes, Tenkran.
3.7 kilojoules.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds each. Evaluate sine of 75 degrees and simplify. Yes, Aram.
Root 6 plus root 2 all over 4.
Yes. Next one. Next one. Find the value of dy dx at the point A with coordinates 2, 2 on the curve x squared plus xy plus y squared equals 12. Yes. Alfred.
dy dx is equal to -1.
Yes. Last one. Solve the equation. Solve the equation. X raised to the power 5 minus 5x cubed plus 4x is equal to 0. Yes. Tenkran.
X equals 0, or x equals plus or minus 2, or x equals plus or minus 1.
Yes. That's the end of the second
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925. Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
Hello, cherished listeners. My name is Faith Sobesero, a member of the 2020 NSMQ team and also the 2020 year group. I'd like to urge you all to listen to Ɔdadeɛ Radio and the Zeno app. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light.
My name is Kwabna Boateng, a member of the 2020 National Science and Maths quiz team for PRESEC, and I'm encouraging all people worldwide to continue listening to Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light.
Hi everyone, I'm David Kafui, a member of the 2020 National Science and Maths quiz winning team. I'd like to urge everyone to keep listening to Ɔdadeɛ Radio on the Zeno app. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Kekeli Gakpeto, a member of the 2020 National Science and Math quiz team and also an Ɔdadeɛ. I would like to encourage each and every one of you to keep on listening to Ɔdadeɛ Radio on the Zeno Radio app.
Hello everyone, this is Benjamin Nketia from the 2020 NSMQ team for PRESEC. I'll kindly urge you all to listen to Ɔdadeɛ Radio on the Zeno Radio app. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
Ɔdadeɛ Health Matters is a radio program designed to address various health-related issues as we go through our daily lives. As the saying goes, do take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live. Join us and our team of Ɔdadeɛ medical professionals as we address various health matters that affect you and the people you care about. My name is Dr. Samuel Nyama. I will be your host on Ɔdadeɛ Health Matters, along with my co-host, Dr. Awuni, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio Online, this and every Wednesday from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Do join us.
Did you know that 90% of people with autoimmune diseases will be misdiagnosed or spend years?
And at stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The star is a reward for any school that earns a perfect score, 10 points for the round. At this stage, semifinals, the NSMQ Star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis to the... I hope you'll be working hard for it. Good. So the problem of the day is a single question to all three schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 4 minutes to present your answer on the screen behind you. As mentioned, it's worth 10 points. Please stand. You may now pick up the problem of the day, and then we read together. Put your pens down, pens down. Problem of the day. A ball is propelled vertically downward at a speed u equals 25 meters per second and strikes a horizontal surface at time t naught equals 5.0 seconds after projection. The coefficient of restitution for the collision between the ball and the surface is E, which is equal to 0.80. How long does the ball take to come to rest? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. stop writing and resume your seats.
You're still watching the live coverage of the 2022 National Math and Science Quiz. As we do know, it's round 3, and it's of course a problem of the day which is currently underway. But let me tell you this, Smart App is a software company that is currently using innovative ways to help schools cut costs in the operations. Now they help you reduce the cost of running your school without compromising on the quality of service delivery to your students and parents. Right now, a lot of schools are going to Smart App for a number of reasons. 1, frustrated with the rising cost of running their schools. 2, struggling to eliminate delays and errors within their free collections. And finally, are worried about their inability to increase fees amidst the current economic difficulties. So, do any of these issues ring through to you? If yes, we have the Chief Vision Officer of Smart App, Mr. Frank D. Natier, on Zoom to help you understand how they can help you reduce the cost of running your school in order to deliver high quality of teaching and learning to the children you under your care. Grateful, Doc, for your time once more on Joy News. Now, how are you currently helping schools reduce the cost of running their schools?
Thank you for having me. At SmartSub, what we are currently doing is that we have a team of experienced personnel that are very good in the different areas of the school operations, like the school canteen, school security, fee collection, and all the different areas. So what we do is that this team goes to the school and work with the school. So they sit with the owner of the school and their team, and then they will review the different operations that are associated with the school. So for example, when you take the school canteen, they will sit with the school owner and the team to review the entire process, to see which areas are they losing money, where are they experiencing losses. For example, they could be feeding students that are not paying. They could have situations where even where they are buying their food service too expensive. You know, all those things. So what happens at the end of the day, they help you be able to provide high quality meals to the students at very low cost. You can also take things like fee collection. They work with you to try to figure out what are some of the reasons why parents delay in paying their fees, and what are some of the issues that are causing errors with your reconciliations and all sort of delays. And these delays, what they do is that by the time a school owner realizes, a parent might have even taken the kid away without them knowing that they are owing. So they help you figure out how can we improve the fee collection and eliminate all the type of delays. When it comes to security, they also work with you to look at the general security around your school and try to make sure that they help you ensure that you never have to experience related issues that might be even more expensive for you. So they will recommend ways and solutions for you to help actually ensure total security within your school and things like that. So that is so basically we work with you to review your entire school operations and the process you are currently going through. And then we recommend different ways that you can actually improve and become more efficient. And then by doing so, you cut costs and reduce the running costs of your school. Because right now, you need to find innovative ways to actually keep within your budget and even go lower. At the same time, deliver high quality services to both parents and students. So that is how we're currently working.
Talking about cost, does this actually come at any cost to the school owners at all, does it?
At the moment, what we are doing is that just like in COVID times, what happened was that we came up with a program to help schools go through COVID at no cost to schools. The same way that we realize schools are currently hurting, parents are hurting, so we came out with this initiative to actually help schools be more efficient at no cost to the school owners. No cost at all. We've taken it upon ourselves as a way of also contributing and helping schools that are in Ghana, that are, so since we're a local company, we're also supporting. helping, also to appeal to other Ghanaians for us to start looking within ourselves and seeing how we can also help each other to go through this difficult moments today.
Now, this is a service any school will need at the moment. Why are you offering it for free?
Yeah, we're offering for free, as I already mentioned. The point is we're all Ghanaians, and if there's a way anyone can help any other person, your neighbor, your friend, to go through this difficult times, I think we should all extend our hands. And as a company, we are good at helping schools find innovative ways to be more efficient. So we think this is our way of putting forward our skills and our services to help schools to, go through these difficult moments and to help them be more efficient. Now, if we present a solution or recommendations to you and you feel we should help you implement it, then we can have a conversation around. But to do the entire evaluation and study and review for you is at no cost to the school, and you have no obligation. Once we do it for you, see the areas that you can cut, the areas that you can be more efficient, and
And is this offer open to all schools across the country? Is it?
Yeah, it's open to all schools across the country. However, you will need to put in an application through our website. You go to our website and you can put in your application. Our team will review it. If we think we can make maximum impact in your school, we will reach out to you and then we'll work with you. So our team will come to your school in person, review all your processes with you and recommend different ways that you can improve. Once we review and you are qualified, you are good to go. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. We'll find ways to send a team to your school to work with you and to help you move your school to the next level.
And how can a school owner take advantage of this opportunity to move to the next level?
Oh, it's simple. Just go to our website, smartsapp.com. So smart is like the word smart and sap. So SMARTESAPP.com. When you go there, and you can either click you want a demo or you want a baseline study, there complete a form, and then our team will get that form and they will review it, and then they will take it from you. You can also call our telephone numbers 050-160-8001 or 8002. Any of those ones will come to us, and then we'll also take it from there.
I'm pretty sure you are very responsive when these inquiries are being made. Right?
Immediately, the moment you submit your application, the team will review it, and within 24 hours, they will reach out to you and let you know whether we'll be able to make impact in your operations, and then we'll schedule the next steps from there.
All right. Grateful Frank. Frank Natie is the Chief Vision Officer of Smart App. Now, we can now cross over to Kumasi and join the live feed there.
Head rebound, the speed is V3, which is E multiplying V2. And this is E cubed multiplying V0. And the return time is very important to us. That is T3 is going to be 2V3 over G, and this is going to be 2E cubed V0 over G. Clearly, after you have seen a few of these, you now know that the return time after the nth rebound is going to be Tn is equal to 2 multiplied by e raised to the power n V0 over G. So the total time for n rebounds is going to be some of the things that you like is Tn, which is equal to T0, the original T0 we have, plus a summation from, let's call I1 to n of Ti. Okay, we can do the substitution and get the values in there. So we get T0 plus 2V0 over G, summation from I equals 1 to n of e to the power n. You see that this is something you can do. You are very familiar with these kinds of equations, aren't you? So you will now wind up with T0 is plus 2V0 E multiplying 1 minus E over N over G multiplying the expression 1 over E. If you get this far, 4 more points. So now, the time it takes to stop will be the limit as n approaches infinity of this Tn which we have calculated. I will leave the rest of the detailed calculations for you to go and do at home. But if you're able to set up that equation you get 2 points. And then if you substitute all the right values and do the calculation using G equals 9.8 meter per second squared, you will arrive at 65 seconds. And this final bit gives you another 2 points, making a total of 10 points. Contestants, you know where this is going, right? When the thing is staring you in the face, you know it. This was a real problem of the day for our problems. Our problem is, I don't know. Did you know where to even begin? Be honest. Who knew what exactly was happening and knew what they were doing? It was a real problem of the day. And so unfortunately, our contestants were not able to handle this problem of the day. I am very unhappy today. I have to give everybody 0 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Going reversibly to 2SO3. That's the preamble. Presbyterian boys, an increase in pressure will shift the equilibrium to the right and increase the value of the equilibrium constant. Alfred?
False.
The addition of a catalyst will not change the equilibrium position, but increase the value of the equilibrium constant. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. An increase in temperature will shift the equilibrium to the right and increase the value of the equilibrium constant. Ebenezer?
True.
No, it's a false statement. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of trisaccharides. Yes, Alfred?
False.
Yes. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of tripeptides. Aram?
False.
Yes. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of cholesterol. Ebenezer?
True.
No. It's a false statement. The right one is the triglycerides or triacylglycerol. Okay? If f of x equals x minus 1, then the inverse of f of x is equal to 1 over the expression x minus 1. Yes, Tenkran?
False.
Yes. If f of x equals x, then the inverse of the function is x. Aram?
True.
Yes. If f of x equals 2x, then the inverse of the function is x over 2. Yes, Ebenezer?
True.
Yes. In any semiconductor, aluminium constitutes a donor impurity. Yes, Tenkran?
False.
Yes. In any semiconductor, arsenic constitutes a donor impurity. Alex?
True.
No, that's a false statement. In gallium arsenide, silicon constitutes a donor impurity.
False.
No, it's a true statement. Chlorine partially dissolves in water but does not react with water.
False.
Yes. Chlorine partially dissolves in water to form hydrochloric acid only. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. Chlorine partially dissolves in water to form a mixture of hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid. Ebenezer?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Next set, I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools indicates whether the given statement is true or false with respect to a multicellular filamentous alga which exhibits a type of sexual life cycle in which the meiotic division occurs after the formation of zygote. All right, so Presbyterian boys, the adult filament of this alga has haploid vegetative cells and diploid gametangia. Yes, Alfred?
False.
Yes. The adult filament of this alga has diploid vegetative cells and diploid gametangia. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. The adult filament of this alga has haploid vegetative cells and haploid gametangia. Yes, Ebenezer? Oh dear. It's a true statement. Next set with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble to all schools. The curve with equation xy equals 1 lies solely in that's the preamble. Presbyterian boys, first quadrant. Alfred?
False.
Yes. Second quadrant. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. Third quadrant.
So, true.
No.
Well,
It lies in both the first and third quadrants. First and third. Last set of statements for the round. Preamble. Last set. Preamble to all schools. A disc rolls from rest down an inclined plane without slipping. That's all. Presbyterian boys. The disc reaches the bottom of the incline at a later time than it would were it allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position. Alfred?
False.
No, that's a true statement. The linear speed of the disc at the bottom of the incline is less than the speed it would have if it were allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position. Yes, Aram?
True.
Yes. The kinetic energy of the disk at the bottom of the incline is less than the kinetic energy it would have were it allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position.
False.
Yes. And that's the end of the fourth round.
Every furniture tells a story about you and who you are. Now, your story is not complete without King's